Hello everyone, my name is James Ryan, and I'm here to play for you FTL, Faster Than Light. I'm here to play for you FTL, Faster Than Light, and today we are going to be playing on the newly unlocked Zoltan Cruiser. So, Zoltan Cruiser. Unlocked it last episode at the expense of, well, the mission. But it was worth it because we got a new ship. We can always try again with the Engis, okay? We can always try again with the Engis, but for the moment we've got the Zoltan ship and I want to try it out. So let's take a look at what we got. So if we compare it, the pair, same age, same income, same super contribution. Just kidding, of course. You can see we have halberd beam. We have, which is 3 power, 17 seconds, 2 damage per room hit. It's a beam weapon, and I think it can go over like 5 rooms, which is pretty powerful. And we got Leto missiles, which are apparently outdated and weak, but can still be effective. It's a much faster charge time, like if you compare to the Artemis. This is 11 seconds, it does 2 damage. This Leto is pretty much the same, but it's 9 seconds, but it only does 1 damage. So it's not as strong as the other missiles, but this halberd beam should make up for that. So this is more of a, I guess it's more of a used to get down the shields the first time or something, so you can get the halberd beam in or something. We'll see. Now, one of the things about this ship is that it doesn't start off with much power. I don't like how you can't see how much power you start off with, because all the ships, I would assume, start off with slightly different power levels. Doesn't really tell you here how much power. I mean, it tells you how much power your systems has, but it doesn't tell you how much power your reactor has as a whole. I'm assuming it's exactly the same as what you've got here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but maybe not 8, but maybe not, so maybe it's less because of the Zoltans. Now, I did start this up, and it seems that a lot of the Zoltan playstyle is also about not just managing power, but managing your Zoltans, because the Zoltan, here it says the Zoltan are allies of the Engi. Their innate energy can power ship systems, provides power to occupied system, maximum health is reduced, and apparently explodes on damaging enemy crew. I don't know if that's new or not. That's what these guys, it says these guys do. So without further ado, let's start a new game and take a look. Now you can see, even though we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ship systems, we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reactor power, and the rest of our power is actually going to come from our Engis, from our is actually going to come from the whatchamacallit? It's actually going to come from, what are these guys called again? The Zoltans we have on board. So you can see now that we can't actually use our power beam, we have to use our Leto, and of course we can use our Leto by powering up the ship system, or we can save on power by changing the Leto to be our top priority. And if we do that, then, you know, that means the Leto is powered. But we can't use the halberd beam. Now, one of the things is, I'd prefer to have someone on the shields rather than the engines. So if I move this guy to the shields, now what? Now we've got 1 hidden power in the shields, which gives a power free for the engines and for the halberd beam. We're not quite ready yet. I want to be able to power the... Now, if I remove 1 power from the engines, I can get power on the halberd beam. Problem is, we need power on the engines in order to move around, so... yeah, we're definitely going to want to upgrade the ship power. We only got 5 power bars on this ship. So, yeah. Let's take a look. We can go to the right. want to explore as much as possible, as per usual, so I'm going to go here. We also have the Zoltan shield augmentation, as per usual. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly coloured, six-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Wow. Try to communicate peacefully. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures centers forward and forcefully nudges you away from your ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old Engi ship's crash site. Inside, you are able to find and reactivate an Engi. So I got 1 fuel, 1 missile, 7 scrap, and Ryan. Whoa. Those horse people, man, like, they're a mystery in this game, and I don't think they ever tell you in the game what those guys are all about. So I got an Engi. Now the Engi can go on the can man the what is this called? The engines. Yes. Good job. Righty then. Let us go here. Alright, danger solar flares. Alright, now we've got an enemy combat drone on us. What we can do is we can power up the halberd beam. It does 2 damage per room hit, which means it can get through these shields. What we're going to want to do then is we want to get its shields and engines then. So we can get through its shields the first time. And it's not able to get through our Zoltan shield either. Ah, see? Our Zoltan shield even blocked one of their first missile. They've shot another missile. It might be able to get through our shields. Crap. Oh well. Took 1 hull damage, but it's okay, because now we should be able to get through their shields again. We should have just taken out the missile the first time. Let's start again, guys. Hello everyone, my name is James Ryan, and I'm here to play for you FTL, Faster Than Light. Today we're going to be playing with the Zoltan ship I unlocked last playthrough. Now I have played a little bit with the Zoltan ship just now, just for practice, and then I realized I did something wrong and I was recording, but I decided to start again. So, yeah, let's take a look at just the Zoltan ship specifics. You can see we have 3 Zoltans, and the way the Zoltan work is they provide power to occupied systems, their maximum health is reduced, and they apparently explode on death, damaging enemy crew. I don't know if that's new or not. It says in the description, the Zoltan are allies of the Engi. Their innate energy can power ship systems. Okay? Now I find that, at least early on, the Zoltan playstyle involves managing your Zoltans for power as much as just power itself. Now, in terms of their weapons, they got the halberd beam, which requires 3 power. It has a charge time of 17 seconds, but it has 2 damage per room, and it's a pretty good beam. And if the rooms are, I find, empirically, like, as a good general heuristic, that you can manage on some, if the ship's rooms are close enough together, you can hit, like, 5 rooms at once if you've got good aim, which is nice, really nice. 5 rooms at once with 2 damage each would be like 10 damage. That is awesome if you can manage that. The Leto says this launcher is outdated and weak apparently. Now if you take a look, if you compare it to the Artemis on the Kestrel, Artemis has charge time of 11 seconds and does 2 damage. The Leto only does 1 damage, but it has a charge time of 9 seconds. So I think the Leto would be mostly used for getting through shields early, or getting to weapons early or something. You know, just to get through shields. I think would be what the Leto is used for, which is what I assume. I've been avoiding missiles like the Artemis and stuff. And I really should have been using the Artemis missiles, if not more often. I should have been using them what I'm now supposed to be using this Leto for. I might end up avoiding the Leto too, I'm not sure. Without further ado, let's get started. Yep. Now, as you can see here, we've got... If I want to power the... I can't power the halberd beam. I can power the Leto, but you can see the Leto is now getting its power from reactor power. If I swap these around now, the Leto gets powered for free by the Zoltan in the artillery area. I still can't manage to power the halberd beam. Now, without doing silly things like getting rid of oxygen or shields or anything, what I want to do is, first of all, I want to move Atreyu to the shields. Because now we have one more power, we have another, to the shields, because now we have one more power that can go towards the halberd beam, and we can use it. The reason is because now I don't have power on the shields and stuff. I don't... Look, someone else can figure out exactly what the heck just happened. Wait. No, there's no reason I can't have that and the shields, right? Odd. Okay, if I have him on the engines, then I only have one power for the halberd beam. But if I take him off the engines, then I can take power off the engines. Oh, I know. Because I'm putting his power into the shield, now I have a free reactor power, which I can then put into the halberd beam. So as you can see, it really is just as much about managing your Zoltan energy as your regular reactor energy. And that's pretty much one of the that is one of the many combinations I guess you could get to get the halberd beam early. The only problem with this combination is that, of course, I can't power the engines, which I need to move around. Now, I could go to the store. There's no real use going to the store just yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. You stumble across the forward scout of the rebel fleet. They're powering up the FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Okay, so one of the things I did last time, I waited for the help. Like last time, I only did one battle, okay? But it was one battle that taught me quite a bit, okay? Because what I did was I tried to use the halberd beam to get rid of the shields, because it only has one layer of shields, so I can get rid of the shields, and then the next time I can get rid of the weapons. Problem is, if they have bombs, like they do in this case, or last time they had missiles, then they're gonna shoot you, and they're gonna start shooting you before you're able to stop them. Okay? But notice the Zoltan energy shield is actually impermeable. It takes damage from it. It will block you from anything, even missiles. Okay, I'm not sure if it blocks bombs, but hopefully it blocks bombs too. Which means that with the Zoltan shield, you've got a few minutes extra start time at the start. You've got a few free damage at the start, which you can use to shut down systems like their weapons and stuff. And that's what I was doing before with the lasers and the drones and stuff, and the ions with the Engi and Kestrel. So I might as well be doing that here with the Zoltan ship. So I'm going to halberd beam on its there. Now you can see here, if I do that combination, I get 4. That's 4. Is there any way I can get 5? Not if I want to get both the weapons and the shields. So this time I'm lucky I can get weapons and shields, but, you know. Yeah. Let's get a nice better one. There we go. Alright, that'll be... So we're going to halberd beam that area. Now the first few missiles they try and shoot at us are going to be blocked by our special Zoltan shield. Hopefully. We're also getting their engines good, which is good too. Hopefully they can't get away. That was blocked. See, even their bombs were blocked by our special Zoltan shield. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Enemy FTL delayed, and we even got their oxygen too. So you can see this halberd beam is quite useful for doing stuff like that, and it was definitely a good thing I did. Now that our Zoltan shields are almost down, we're almost vulnerable to them, but notice by now we've taken down their bombs, so now they can't shoot us with bombs. Before they could, but we had our Zoltan shield up. So it's very important to use that first few bits of Zoltan shield to protect yourself while you can. Their ship breaks apart and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. So that's good to know, okay? If you take a look at here, the Zoltan shield, an unexplained technology creates this nearly impenetrable shield. Nearly. I wonder if there is anything that can. Who knows? Nearly impenetrable shield. Only the energy outburst from an FTL engine is powerful enough to recharge it. So, lesson 1 with the Zoltan ship that I learnt: make use of the shield to get rid of, to do what you need to do first. Don't try and get rid of shields. Get rid of stuff like weapons that could get through your less powerful shield, but can't get through your special Zoltan shield. It says Zoltan energy shield will completely block incoming damage of any weapon type. Oh, so there isn't anything that can get through it. That was just kind of lore-wise maybe something, but not in the game. Let's go here. Alright. An especially well-armed pirate ship. No, we're not going to send a crew member over. Now, this guy's also a Zoltan. So, he seems to have... Look, I'm not actually sure what types of weapons those are, but I know I want to do as much damage as possible. So 3 rooms, maybe, no. 4 rooms. Looking good. 2 rooms. Alright, I think 4 rooms is the best that we can do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's do this 4-room shot, and hopefully he doesn't manage to shoot too much through our own Zoltan shield, and hopefully we do more damage to his. Alright, so he did 2 damage with that thing. Okay, so what he's got is he's got a beam, and he's got a regular laser. Okay, so we did pretty good on his. We are actually pretty 50-50 at the moment in terms of our beams and stuff, of our weapons. Alright, he did 2 damage, but it was completely blocked, and now his beam shouldn't be able to make it through our single shield. Don't know if he missed anything, hopefully not. He shot another laser. Luckily, he missed, and he did it in the wrong order. So now, we are finally doing damage to him. And hopefully he misses again, messes up, by trying to beam us before he... Oh no, he might be able to beam us. Oh no. He's not doing it on time. No, he's not got his timing right. Looks like we're gonna wreck him. Now, we might be able... I've just realised now that maybe I would be able to do this faster if I'd gone for his shields instead of his weapons, but I just realised by knocking out his weapons I've gotten rid of his laser, which is the only thing that can actually damage my shields. In the end, we did pretty well. We've taken no damage, everything went really well. The slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives will probably lost on that ship. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 20 scrap. And we'll have to disengage that again. Down. Let's go this door. Why not? A small ship engineer has set up a small shop here. So, we got cloaking and drone control, which don't really help at the moment. We don't have enough scrap. And we've got a Rockman and a Zoltan. I can't really buy them at the moment. Not enough scrap. Page 2. Again, can't really buy anything except this system repair drone, which I don't even have a drone system for, so, you know, but I could always buy fuel. I think the first thing I want to do is just upgrade some power. I think that would really help me out. Now I can power my engines as well. It's not such a big deal, you know, having both the engines and the ship and stuff. And Can always buy some fuel, I guess. Sure, why not? I'll go to the left here, and then I can go explore this nebula. Go here, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Reject their offer. I don't think I'll regret this decision, although I've noticed that there are a lot of other Zoltan-like ships here. But as always, the first port of call is to simply try and get rid of their shield before they can get rid of ours. Now we only have 3 power, so I can either do that with the missiles or with the beam, and as you can see, clearly the beam is the better option. Alright, now the question is, where do we want to put the beam? Do we want to try and damage their shields or get rid of their weapons? They do have a missile, which looks quite worrying, so I'd rather get rid of their weapons than their beam, and we can always do more damage while we're at it. Ah, crap. So they've shot into our oxygen, which means one of us will need to go and fix that. I'll get our pilot, because we're not... Well, we are evading, aren't we? Crap. No. Let's get our shield guy to work on that. Oh, crap. We only took out their oxygen. Hopefully that distracts them a little. But yeah. Stop with the frickin' missiles. I can only repair so many things. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should use the Leto to get rid of their missiles. Maybe it's good that I'm saving the missiles. Anyway, the point is, they don't have missiles anymore. Let's move a Atreyo back, save that, and yeah, once he gets back there, we can turn our oxygen back on. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap material. Alright, let's jump away. Close one. Was it worth not using the missiles? Maybe. Enemy combat drone repeatedly attacks your ship. Again. Similar problem. He only has a beam weapon though, so he probably won't be able to get through us, so I'd rather aim for these 3 systems. I see if I'm clever, I managed to get 3 systems, not just 2, and that includes his shields, so I'd rather just get rid of his shields with the halberd beam. I think I want to save the Leto for emergencies and stuff. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Shields are down, now we can take care of his weapons. Can beam us as I shit, I'm not doing so well. Maybe I should use the Leto more often. Alright guys, that was our test run, so to speak. Let's try again. This time we know what we're doing. We're probably going to use the Leto a bit more. Okay? Well, I say that as I power up the halberd beam. We'll see what happens, eh? I'm just getting used to this ship. Hail them. Alright. Let's see what we got. Defense drone shoots down missiles and asteroids. So as you can see now, we can't actually use the Leto at all, so this time halberd beam all the way. It should work pretty fine. We can damage a whopping 5 systems, including their shields and weapons. They've just got 2 lasers, and the defense drones, so I don't think we actually need to worry too much about see, our Zoltan shield is taking care of their lasers for the time being, and they actually died in one hit, so good. Achievement unlocked, shields holding. Nice. Nice, I got an achievement for the Zoltan ship. Hang on a second. Alright. Alright, let's take a look, and let's see. Sorry, I'm back. I just did something. Where are we at? Don't know. Ah, yeah, we restarted a mission. We restarted so we could try again. This time, maybe use the Leto a bit more. We'll see. Let's go this way. You have a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Pledge to do what you can. Thank you. If you can just give us a count on their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. What? Added a quest marker to your map. Why would you? I don't know. Never mind. It's confusing. Alright, let's go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Just zigzag here. We got to get to that quest though. Aid. Alright. So what we got here is a pirate fighter with missiles, lasers. Okay. Now the thing is, we might not be able to damage their system enough using just the beam. I really want to try it, you know. Maybe we can try go through the shields and the artillery. It will do less damage to the ship as a whole, but at least we'll have a chance of hitting both of those. We'll have to see how much they shoot at us with the missiles and laser. If it looks bad, you know, but otherwise, this could work. Alright, nah, everything worked out fine. We took out their shields and their lasers and stuff. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. Well, that looks good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hi guys, sorry if you missed anything. I'm just restarting a playthrough and doing pretty good. And I don't think I'll need to use the Leto this time. But I'm ready now to use it if I should need to. Pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 19 scrap. Seems the crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 7 scrap. Nice. And we're gonna go to this way. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. Board the station and look for survivors. All around you is the stench. Blah 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 blah. The life sign readings must have been malfunctioning because you really doubt anything could be blah 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 here. I mean, alive in here. You quickly return to the ship. 8 scrap. Nice. Let's go here. Your sensors are picking up a distress call on an encrypted Federation channel. You eventually find a Federation scout being chased by a rebel fighter. Aid the Federation ship. You power up your weapons and engage the rebel ship. Pause. Okay, let's take a look. So we got our halberd beam, which we can use to get rid of oxygen shields, weapons, and engines. I think that'll work pretty well, and I don't think we'll need to use the Leto this time. There's only 1 shield to get through. It'll do 1 point of damage. But first, I need to turn off an alarm in the background. And I ended up just sitting on my headphones. Oh well. So, they've gotten through 3 parts of our shields now. Hopefully, halberd beam does a good job of getting rid of their weapons. Ah, crap. So they did manage to get 1 missile shot through in the end. Which just goes to show maybe shouldn't have been so hasty, but maybe it was because I didn't switch the engines on. So the engines off at the start fast enough, because normally the weapon starts charging on its own, but this time it took slightly longer because I had to pause the game and take off the engines. Oh crap, they got their missiles back. Shit. Leto! Engines. Our missiles are faster than their missiles. Oh well. Alright, I've learnt my lesson to use missiles. Okay, Atreyu, get back. Right, our new Rockman Ariel can take care of this. Alright, but we've learnt our lesson to use missiles occasionally too. We will upgrade our ship, get a new power bar, and a new weapon control. And another power bar. And that should allow us to, you know, do lots of things at once. Like halberd beam and the missiles. I think that'll be really useful, don't you? And we also get to keep our engines as well. I'm just going to open these doors so that there's more oxygen in there, so that Ariel doesn't have problems with oxygen starvation. Now I'll close it again so that he's able to put out the last fire, I guess. I don't know. Alright, now he's fixing them. Everyone back to your positions, and then we'll give Ariel a new position. You get to go there. And Ariel gets to go to the engines. We'll save those positions. Alright everyone, good job. We're moving on here. I'm gonna get to the quest. Alright, as soon as you arrive it begins its assault. Do we need to use Leto? I don't know, but our Leto is charging, meaning we'll be ready to use it should we need to in an emergency case, okay? And we will be halberd beaming these 4 parts of the ship. Okay? Should we need to, we will Leto. In fact, we can Leto right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Leto the shields. Alright, I'm ready to use our Leto now, guys. I've learned my lesson. We're going to missile. Leto those shields. And now, absolutely useless. Well, not entirely. I mean, their shields are down now. What I can do is I can quickly Leto their shields again. They're powering up their FTL, trying to escape. But the enemy FTL has already been delayed. There is someone on board now. Trying to get through our doors. Apparently we have blast doors on this ship, which is really nice, actually. We're about to laser them. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap material. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy over to the med bay. No, he's trying to get to our sensors. Alright, close all doors on the ship. We're going to send the Rockman after him. Alright, ready to fight? Yeah, take that, silly bugger. We're no match for Ariel, the Rockman. Or woman, I guess. I'm not really sure, honestly. No offense. Alright, there we go. You can heal up now. That worked really well using the Leto. I think I'm ready to start using missiles again. And if I do Kestrel again, I'll probably use those missiles. Just saying. Alright, let's go. Here. Reject. Wait. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition we'll have to reject. Sorry guys, not a good deal. Let's go this quest. Okay. You find the Mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly, but we can bombard the key structures with a missile. You fire at the fuel depot. Though shot from the surface rips the missile to shreds, they must have a planetary defense system set up already. Try to get away, but a nearby patrol ship moves into attack. It's okay. Oh, Ariel's still on his way back to the engines. That's okay. We're going to halberd beam, shields. Oh, we can't, can we? Maybe if we can just... Yes, perfect. Shields, oxygen... shields, piloting, weapons, and another unmanned area. Systemless area. Should be good. Now, do we need to Leto? All they've got is a laser and a beam, none of which I think will be able to get through our... They won't be able to get through our Zoltan shields for the time being, and once their weapon's down, they won't be able to get through just with one or the other. There's no missiles or anything, so... Oh, but it is a burst laser, actually. We've only taken down their beam, so now we just need to take care, and see what goes down first. Their weapons or our Zoltan shields. It's safe to get one of those through. Alright, but now, the next time they shoot, if they do shoot, they'll get through. So we need to halberd beam right now. Perfect. If that halberd beam didn't get through at that time, then fast enough, then they would have been able to shoot 2 burst lasers through our shields. Yeah. With the patrol ship destroyed, you have to leave. It won't be long before the other ships catch up. Alright guys, continuing recording. Hope you didn't miss anything. Alright. Halberd beam. Where are we going to halberd? Okay, so they've got drones apparently. I don't see any drones around though. So... What do they have? They just have a single weapon. So it looks like this will actually be pretty easy to take down. I can just get rid of a whole bunch of systems at once. I shouldn't need the Leto, because there should be the case that their power is down on their weapons before they're able to keep shooting us, and they only have a single laser shot anyway. So yeah, this is probably going to be really easy. So yeah, oh well. At least know that I'm ready to use the Leto, as I showed before. That's the important thing. Ship breaks apart, and the ship breaks apart, and you quickly salvage what you can. The outpost tells you the pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Alright, great. We might be able to go here, here, here. Let me think. Bam. Bam. Yeah, I think we can make it. So I'm going to go here and then take a bit of a longer route. Investigate. Okay, let's try to communicate peacefully. You try to communicate in every possible way, but they just stand there silently judging you with their large expressionless eyes. You prepare to leave. Oh well. Last time, oh wait, you saw. I think you saw. They gave me an Engi. Quite interesting. Let's go here. Alright, into the exit. Not much remains in this abandoned system. However, scans reveal a nearby mining platform with some salvageable materials. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 18 scrap. Nice. Wow. I have 109 scrap. That's a lot. and I haven't spent it on anything. I should probably upgrade my shields, but I won't do anything just yet. I'm gonna go to the next sector first. I can either go to a rebel-controlled sector, or I can go to an uncharted nebula. I think I'd rather go to a nebula than a hostile sector. I know most people would disagree, saying nebulas are kind of useless, but I don't know, man. Alright, I'll go to the rebel-controlled then. Sorry, the only thing I'm worried about in a nebula, I realised that I'm very worried. The thing about nebulas that worries me a lot is the ion plasma storms that drain your power. I don't like those, but I can go up here and then use the nebula to buy me some extra time, and then go back down here. Hopefully, let's go up. I haven't bought any shields or anything yet. Probably should have. Oh well. Alright. So he's got an enemy combat drone. He's got a beam weapon. So the combat plus beam is a problem. But not for the Zoltan shield at the moment. But it will be a problem if I don't get rid of their drones and weapons. Luckily, I can get rid of both of their drones and weapons at once with the helmet beam. So hopefully, this won't be a problem. Their beam will be able to cut a bit through the shield though. They're actually both beams, so they actually won't be able to penetrate my shields at all. So I just realized I don't need to shoot any missiles. Awesome. Alright, considering that they can't actually do anything now and it's an auto assault, I should probably aim for its engines, because otherwise it'll want to get away. I can't let it get away. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Leto its engines. Okay, delayed. See, told you I'm going to use Leto now. Alright. See you later. Alright, 2 fuel, 1 missile, 12 scrap. Nice. Now where are we going? Up. Oh, I haven't upgraded my ship yet. That's okay, I'll just get more scrap. It'll be fine. These guys are also powering up their FTL. Now, they've got... I don't know what these weapons are. I'll have to wait and see. But for the moment, I'll just get on their weapons and shields and stuff. Right? Yeah, that's the ticket. 1, 2, 3, 4 systems, including that and the shields and the engines and the O2, and I think that is a good combo. I won't use the Leto yet until I find out what their weapons are. Alright, so they got a single laser shot, and they got a 1, 2, 3 laser shot. Now that'll definitely be a problem. That could be a problem. Except now they only have the triple laser shot. So I'll give them one more go. If I can withstand one more shot from that triple laser burst, but if I manage to take down their weapons, alright, there's someone here. We'll get 2 Zoltans to take care of them. If I manage to take down their weapons, alright, I don't think I'll be able to. Nah, alright. So we're gonna Leto their weapons. Oh well. They can't shoot us now except with the single laser shot, which doesn't bother me. So now I'm just gonna keep halberd beaming. Alright, this guy's gonna have to go to the medbay now. There must be a fire or something on board their ship. Alright, everyone back to your... well, not straight just yet. Atreyu needs to heal up. I think I did pretty well. Apparently my shields are down. I just realized that's because I took them away from the shields. It's another thing, when you're working with the Zoltans, you know, they power your systems, and that, you know, as cool as that is, I think it's more of a hassle to deal with that than it is not, because it means that if you're just dealing with, as soon as you change your ship, like your layout and stuff, some of your systems could be compromised if you don't have enough backup power or anything. Yeah. Alright. Where to now? There's a nice store nearby. I want to go there. Yeah, let's go here. Oh no. Alright. Maybe I'll go here first without upgrading my shields, and then we'll go to the store. Okay? Approach the station. Alright. It's just a combat drone, lasers, and an ion weapon of some sort. So that shouldn't be too bad. I'll judge whether I need to use the Leto or not later. So what I got here, I'm gonna have a health beam across its drones and its weapons. Alright, it missed, it like shot a useless area to anyway, and now their weapons are down, so all they got is this drone, and that drone can't actually do damage on its own. They could have perhaps tried to ion my shields, but they didn't manage to end up doing that in the end. So, yeah, everything is good now. Crap! I don't even know how they managed to do that. I won't get it off my shields. I'll get my pilot to go and get the oxygen. I don't know how we managed to get through our shields. Hang on, I gotta go for a second. Right, again, I gotta go soon. Probably have to continue to play through tomorrow or something. Maybe just later today, because I've got to do my homework very soon. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry if you didn't see that. Oh well. Use salvage what you can and approach the station. It is used to relay information to the rebel fleet. You could attempt to hack it and give the rebels false information. Sure, why not? You're unable to do it. Oh well. At least I tried. Wow, they're gaining on us fast. Let's go to this store. Let's take a look. So we've got Hermes, slow but standard missile. Leto is 9 and 1. This one, slow but powerful. It does 3 damage. 14 seconds, 3 damage. This one is 9 seconds. The reason I really like the Leto is because of the way I can use it, as I can have it ready for when I need it and stuff. Whereas this is kind of more of a go get a missile. Takes longer to charge. Does more damage. So I don't know if I'm ready to, if I really want to swap it out or not. If I did swap the Leto out, the Leto would only sell for 10. Let's take a look at this breach. The breach, it's Breach Bomb Mark II. Slower than Mark 1, but does more damage to systems and crew. Can target your own ship. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can. Oh, I see. They never damage hull. Let me take a look at this. Tip: bombs teleport past shields and defense drones to land directly on the ship. Like missiles, they cost 1 missile to launch. They never damage hull, but can be effective at disrupting crew and systems. You can even launch them at borders on their own ship. So the thing about bombs is they never do damage to the hull, which is interesting, because it's really good for taking out systems, but not necessarily any good for taking out, say, the ship itself. Which means it kind of works as a replacement for this Leto. But it does take 17 seconds, and the Hermes works like that too. The breach can get past, but the breach can also get past defense drones as well. I don't know, man. It also requires a missile, and I'm not sure if that's really worth it. Oh well, What's on page 2? So scrap recovery arm and FTL jammer. Doubles the time it takes enemies to jump. I'm not sure if I really want that either. Let's fix my ship, and I think we'll do fine. I think I'll just get my shields and get 2 more power bars for the shields. I think that's what I'll need to do, and I'll jump into the nebula now. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go down first. Just figuring stuff out. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Follow and help them. Oh, can't pick up anything. Oh well. Maybe if I had better sensors or something. Oh wait, that doesn't work, does it? If I have better sensors, does Nebula knock out all sensors? Or does it only knock out like level 1 or something? You can't see anything through the thick gases surrounding your ship without knowing what is out there. All you can do is wait for it. Oh, this is just wasting time. Oh well. Oh crap, plasma storm. Manually, you jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships live in the shadows briefly and illuminated by the lightning. Let's search the wreckage. While the crew is off the ship, searching through the wrecks, 2 hulls crash into each other. I got 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 12 scrap, but Justin is gone, and Justin is our pilot. So Ariel will now have to get off and go into the pilot area. Luckily he wasn't powering anything, which could have been another problem. Oh well, we are ready to jump. Also need to jump quickly because our oxygen was actually running out. Alright, let's see. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you labourers for cheap. Now we could buy a person, but I'd rather attack them and see if they surrender up a person. Okay. Power the Leto. Get the oxygen and medbay running again. The shields. Good. Good. Thing is back up and running. What we're gonna do is halberd beam. What have they got? They've got 1 laser and a beam. So that we've got 2 shields now, so we shouldn't need to use our Leto anymore, I think, on that. So I can just attack their weapons and the engines and stuff. That should work good. We shall see. Actually, I don't need to attack their weapons, as I just realized, yeah. I need to get their shields instead, because I don't think their weapons can actually get through our now double shield system, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's just a single shot and a beam, so they can't get through it. So we are now awesome. Beam can't get through. Laser can't get through. Nice. Halberd beam. Powering up the FTL. Crap. But their FTL has been delayed, and their shields are down too. So hopefully I'll be able to get rid of them now. Their FTL is charging again, but too late for them. Except that they offer up one of their slaves. I'm going to accept their offer. Good job, everyone. Everything worked out fine. Welcome aboard, Ken. You wanna go to the engines? There was once a rock man at those engines, but that rock man had another destiny. He had to become a pilot, for there was once a proud Zoltan as the pilot, but he was lost. that fateful day in that quick time event or whatever, and that mission event. I don't remember what happened already. Oh yeah, he was squashed between two hulls or something while we were searching abandoned areas and stuff. Oh well. Let's go here. Zoltan shield, man. Awesome. An advanced rebel automated ship. Bam. Pause. Alright. Halberd beam. Let's get his... Let's get these... Oh, we can't. Okay. Let's get these... yeah, we can. Awesome. We got 4 systems. Including the weapons and the shields. Weapons, they got a missile. Hopefully, we can get rid of that before they try and get through our shields. But otherwise, we have the Leto ready right now. See the missile. Oh, and the missile missed us too, which is really good. Good job, and that's because of our 10% evasion chance. So perhaps 15% evasion chance because it's manned. So perhaps we might be able to pay more attention to dodging as well in the long run. But we've got rid of their missiles now, so they can't really do anything to us. 26 scrap. Station was apparently designed to outfit rebel ships with drone systems. You find a functioning schematic, so I got an anti-personnel drone. Can't really use that yet, but I might be able to later. I'm really liking this. One of the things I really like about this current playthrough is that because of the Zoltan shield, I'm not spending and stuff. I'm actually doing really well at keeping myself alive. I'm not spending much money on much scrap on repairing or even upgrades at the moment, because I see no reason to upgrade just yet. So we're just kind of playing it, just kind of storing up scrap for the moment. We'll see how everything works out. Now they're gonna go there when I go there. So they might go there. I'm pointing with my finger just so you can't see. There. Okay, that won't work. But if I go here, and then go to the exit, that might just work, okay? So we're going to rush for the exit now. There are a number of privately owned ship construction platforms. Inquire about their specialty. They are offered to upgrade your piloting subsystem. I decline. Sorry, guys. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm going to have to go there and then to the exit, unfortunately. Oh, well. Man, there's a small rebel ship nearby. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refilled for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Demand the surrender of their goods. Prepare to secure their cargo by force. It looks like they don't want to fight. They are trying to escape. So, enemy FTL is charging. And what we can do is we can Leto their engines and then halberd beam just like everything else. I think that would work out well. Just to make sure they don't escape, you know? Yeah, I reckon that's a good use of the missiles. The FTL is apparently still charging though, but now we've got a beam in, so hopefully... now it's delayed. Good. Now, if it comes up again, alright, now they've sent someone on board our ship. They're stuck in the medbay though, so I'm gonna send Ariel, the captain. Well, if I send the captain in, we can't dodge, which I guess is kind of a problem. But honestly, I don't really mind him destroying the medbay at the moment. I'd much rather just wait and see what happens. Alright, there goes that. And... oh, he did one hull to us when he damaged our systems. I didn't realise that happened. Alright, well in that case, now it's serious. We'll have to get this guy off the shields, which means we spend 1 energy that was powering the medbay. It's okay. should have had... It's okay, we'll take the rock guy out now then, I guess. Everything's fine. 10 scrap. Oh well. This guy can leave. Get the rock man in. Alright, everyone get back in repair. Alright, heal up. Oh, not enough power? Nah, there is enough power, because he's healing himself. Wow. Alright, back to your stations. There's not enough power temporarily. There will be now, and now we can repower up the med bay. Except you, Ariel, go back to the pilots. We need you as a pilot. Right, so as soon as he gets back to his piloting position, we can continue on with our journey. And then I can do some maths as well, once we get to the exit. Yeah, okay. Alright, continue. Alright, so what have we got? Combat drone and a laser. They won't be able to get through our 2 shields, unless it's a burst laser. The Lito's ready anyway, but we can always try and damage their drones and their weapons first. So we'll see how that works out. It's a beam weapon, so they can't actually get through with that at all, unless the laser, and it's a single shot laser, so they really can't get through us at all. So we have no need to use the Lito this time round. Go for their shields this time. Perhaps they take them down a bit faster if I can get down their shields. We shall see. I would think that's how it works. Yeah, now they got no shields. Yeah. They can't even dodge. Oh well. Ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 14 scrap. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. 2 fuel, 1 missile, 25 scrap. Nice. Next sector. Yeah, I guess we'll have to, eh? So we can go to the Zoltan homeworld or Zoltan controlled. So one gives us more choice down the road, I guess. The other one kind of forces us to go to the civilian sector. Which way would we rather go is the question, I guess. Once we choose one, we can't go down the other. This one gets us a free civilian all the way route, so I'll go this way why not? You've entered Zoltan territory. The species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured of fair hearing. Nice. Now we notice we have 117 scrap, man. I'm really loving this. I think shields again are usually the priority. We can actually get triple shields already, or we might be able to just get lots of engines. What's that? That's like a 28% dodge chance. I'm not sure. I'd rather have shields, wouldn't you? Yeah. 2 power bars. Let's get 3 shields. Why not? Nice. Have a store and a distress signal. I'll go for the distress signal for the moment, considering we just spent a lot of scrap. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Alright, promise to help. Consider your options. Simply fire on the defense system from a distance. You fire a few volleys at a distance and clear the defense, and it is clear the defense system is no match for your weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there is trouble. Wow. Yeah. It's much better if you have an ion weapon for that, but we don't. There's also another store nearby. So what I'll do is I can hop here, and then here, and then to that store, or we'll see. The Zoltan ship is patrolling this area. Hails you. This area is off limits. Secrecy is vital. They power their weapons. Alright, so we're gonna get our shields ready, obviously. Our new shield. And they've got 2 shields as well. So we might not, we'll actually really need a missile to get through this. And also to get through their energy shield quicker as well. Now where to aim? At the moment we just want to aim for the most amount of systems. So go at the edge of the oxygen. Wow. Maybe if I just get it right here. No. Oh well. 4 systems will do. I don't think I can do any better than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but these are better systems to go for, so I'll go for those ones. We can also Leto on the shields as well. Definitely going to want to get rid of those, the green stuff, as fast as possible. Definitely going to want to get rid of their weapons as fast as I can. Alright, we've shot down one of their shields. They're shooting stuff at us too. Now we want to get rid of this stuff. Yeah, we'll shoot a Leto at their weapons this time. Because we don't want that happening again. But now they've shot. I've still got free power left for the shield, so I'm going to have to helmet beam. Right now. Alright. Power up the Leto again. It'll go straight to their artillery. Everyone can go back to where they came from. They missed us, thank goodness. Luckily, good thing we put Ken back on the engines. We shot a missile, should go straight to their weapons. Their missiles are down, but now they swapped it out. We shot another missile. Now they're dead. But that wasn't so good. So everyone needs to help get rid of this fire. Now what we're actually going to swap them out is we're going to get these guys to go there, and we're going to are there no airlocks on this ship? There are no airlocks on the Zoltan ship, it appears. Oh wait, there are. They're just really... oh no, wait, they're here. Perfect. Nice. Alright, everyone stay safe in here while we get rid of the fires. There we go, close all the doors. Wait for the oxygen to get back in. If I do this, perfect. Now we'll send everyone back in to repair. Alright, back to positions. Alright everyone, we're ready to go to the next ship, next place. Let's go to this store and repair.
first, let's take a look at what we got. So I got the Mantis, Rockman, and Human, who's good at Human's good at artillery. Mantis is good at piloting. In terms of, we've got drone control, cloaking and stuff. Breach 2, or breach missiles these are missiles. These are breach bombs. This is a Pegasus missile, which does 2 projectiles for the cost of 1. It's got a charge time of 20 seconds, and I don't think that really suits me, considering I can currently shoot missiles 9 seconds. I can shoot 2 missiles in 9 seconds. Of course, these missiles are a lot stronger. Does 2 normal damage. So it's quite a lot more powerful, actually. It does also require a lot more power. I don't think I'm really ready for that all that power and stuff. So, what about this drone? Comes with a free defense drone, and I'm really liking the idea of a defense drone, in all honesty. So I want to see if I can sell something for a defense drone, and I might sell this anti-personnel drone for a drone control system with a free defense drone. I reckon that seems like a really good idea, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to do. Perfect. Welcome aboard, drones. We can't use you just yet. Well, we can. We just have to give up some weapons or shields and stuff. So it'll depend whether we use you or not. Will depend on whether there are enemy missiles or not. For the time being, I guess. So let's head for this distress zone. Arrived to find a lumbering Zoltan freighter with no one at the helm. It's a mystery what happened to the crew, but it'd be a shame to let the opportunity go to waste. So we've got 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 30 scrap. Nice. Might be able to upgrade the power bars. Not quite enough. Not as much as I'd like to. Let's just go to the next area. Then we can start hanging around that nebula. You didn't have time to visit or something, no. Let's go here. Participate, sure. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time the process is done, they contact you. Thank you for your participation in the study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough, as well as some scrap. 15 scrap, 16 scrap, nice. Free scrap. Everyone loves free scrap. Except plasma storms are terrible. You spy 2 pirate ships lurking in the nebula here. They remain unaware of your presence. You're able to get your scanners to at least identify their cargo. One is carrying the fuel supplies, the other the ammunition. They begin to drift away from each other in the storm. Okay. Should I secure the fuel or ammunition? I think the fuel. Hopefully you can leave the ship in one piece. Alright, so I need to find some way to leave the ship in one piece. We've got very limited power. What we can do is we can get 2 Zoltans in the weapons room. Put the power towards the halberd beam. I don't know, this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. For the moment, at least. Start off with that. Can we get 1 more power? No. Take power, put it into the oxygen instead of the med bay. Or I can put it into the LITO. And we'll also LITO their oxygen. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so I'll keep an eye on my own oxygen. But I've LITO'd their oxygen. And now I'm going to halberd beam. Okay. Gonna Lito their shields. Alright, now I'm gonna decommission Lito, put it back into our oxygen. And I'm gonna halberd beam across these 4 systems again, and we'll see if they surrender. Hopefully they do. Otherwise, oh well. Nah, oh well. Hopefully we get the fuel anyway. The ship obliterated. Only scant fuel canisters can be scavenged from the wreckage before the iron storm clears, and you have to jump away. Oh well. Well, I'm not really sure how to do that. I mean, it's quite hard, honestly. It takes a really long time. Alright, everyone can go back to their positions now. Back in the shields. You can go in here. We'll temporarily replace the oxygen with healing. Good, and back to the oxygen, and now we can leave this place. Oh yeah. Let's go here. Okay, now we can put stuff back into oxygen and stuff. Nice. Let's go here. Alright, let's see what we got. No missiles. Let's power up this stuff. Just a laser and a beam. Shouldn't be able to get through it, so we probably won't need the Lito. So I'm just gonna halberd beam. I want to get the most areas, right? And I don't want them to beam on our ship either, so... Oh, sorry guys, don't know how much you missed. Hopefully they don't try and teleport over with the crew teleporter. That would be not nice. Oh, I can't get through their double things, so I'm gonna have to shoot a Lito with the shields, which I didn't realise. Now someone is somewhere on our ship, I don't know where. Still shooting Lito there, and I'll still be doing this. Actually, hello everyone, my name is James Ryan, and I am here to continue playing FTL with the Zoltan ship for you. But this is a very special section of this episode because we have a special guest joining me via Steam's chat and Skype call. Will be Dilshan Gunatalaki. He's a friend of mine. You may know of him, especially if you are him. I'm going to be reading out whatever Dilshan says in a nice, deep voice. Yeah. Hello, Dilshan. That's what he's just said. I'll try and do it a bit different. You. I'm gonna say it differently. It's just it's really hard to get into the whole dramatic voiceover thing when he's only saying 2-word sentences. So, we'll be going in, continuing with our Zoltan ship, like before. Now, Dilshan, who's playing with me now in the present, has not seen this ship, or what I've done with it or anything. So, it'll be kind of a surprise for him. But yeah. Whoa. Says Dilshan. He says, whoa. So, I'll stop talking to you, the audience, directly like I normally do now, and it'll just be me and Dilshan, but I will, I will repeat what he's saying. Dude, open up all the doors. Why do you want me to open up the doors, Dilshan? What do you mean? What do you mean intruders? There's no intruders on board. And that's a terrible idea. Cause if intruders. If. That's what he said. I need to read out what he says before I reply to it. Otherwise this isn't gonna work very well. Alright, Dilshan, I'm gonna unpause. I don't have any intruders on board, I'm pretty sure. Okay? Now, I've got shield, 3 shields, engine, I've got... Oh, I need to turn my oxygen back on. Let me just turn my oxygen and medbay back on. That would be good.
We're gonna jump. Where are we? Oh, I see.
What sector?
I'm in, Sector 3.
Oh, cool. Wow, 3 shields on sector 3.
Yeah, Dilshan. One of the great things about I've noticed about the Zoltan ship.
That's quite good.
Yeah, one of the things I noticed about the Zoltan ship is that you don't tend to spend much scrap. Or you don't need to spend much scrap. Because, I don't know, or maybe it's just this playthrough I haven't needed to spend much scrap. So, when I was like, I had a bunch of scrap and I was like, what am I going to do? I'm like, shields! Why not? So I'm going to jump to this unvisited location here. And hopefully there's no plasma storms. Good. You notice a manta ship ducking between the clouds of swirling space stuff. It's hunting you. You try to get the jump and move into attack. Alright, Dilshan. So I've got Mantis Fighter, 2 shields. He's got a laser thing. Oh, I gotta power up my Leto and Halberd Beam. He's got his own Halberd Beam, it looks like. Hover over Halberd for a bit. Okay. I'm hovering over the Halberd Beam. It's a type beam, 2 damage per room hit.
Okay, cool.
Here's the Leto if you want it. So Halberd Beam goes through 2 shields.
Thanks.
And the Leto is a missile, of course, which ignores shields. I also have a defense drone. I shouldn't need it. Now the Halberd Beam can only get through 1 shield. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a missile at the shields first. I'm hoping I'll be able to survive here. Alright. Alright, one of his shields are down. So now I'll go for as many systems as I can damage, okay? Including his shields and weapons, so I'm gonna see if I can get all of these. Alright. So that's 5 systems. 4 systems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Including the shields and the weapons with the Halberd Beam. So we're going to do that. Good. I'm not firing again with the Leto because I am trying to conserve the missiles. He shouldn't be able to shoot much at me. He shouldn't be able to damage me anymore. He's only shooting 1 laser at a time. I have more than enough shields to deal with that, and he hasn't even got through my special Zoltan energy shield yet. So everything should be fine. Dilshan says, you know you can just target the air with the Leto to keep it charged, but not firing. So you can turn auto fire on. Thanks Dilshan, but I don't really want to use auto fire. Auto fire at the particular moment for reasons I talked about in a previous video, which you probably haven't seen or anything, but I find auto fire. There are some times when you need to use it, and sometimes when you don't need to use it. Uh-oh. What is it, Dilshan?
Don't worry, you're back. You dropped out for a bit.
I just dropped out of the Skype call with Dilshan.
Okay.
No, everything's fine. No. I find the situation about whether or not to use auto fire most aptly described by a comment I read in like a news article about the advanced edition. So there's a nice comment underneath the news article, and it said, "Auto fire is for noobs. Manual is for noobs. We're all just noobs."
LOL. Lol.
Yeah, so I think the trick is, there are some times when you're going to want to use manual and sometimes you're going to want to use auto fire. And the reason unless something is firing really fast, I think it's best to go for manual, because that way you remember to keep, you play a more active role and less of a passive role, and you're more likely to adjust on time and stuff. But it's really whatever you prefer, I guess. But when things get busy, well, sometimes when things get busy, yeah, I'll need to use manual instead. Alright, so we've got we've got a guy on board. So I'm gonna just got 2 people fighting that mantis. Kill him. I need to keep fighting this guy. Come on. Alright, everyone back to your positions. You can heal up later after we beat this guy. I don't think he's going to be able to get another crew teleported at this rate. Oh, 2 shields. Crap, I didn't notice. I have to send another Leto at him, and now I have to do this. I did not notice. That is my bad fault. That is my fault entirely. Hopefully we are able to get in another helping beam on him though. And sorry Dilshan, I know this is less cooperative this is less me asking you than it was you asking me. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. But it's just because like I don't feel because I'm recording, I'd like to get it faster, and also I don't really feel the need to ask you that much for advice. Roger that. So I'm still in this nebula. I'm just moving around the nebula. Good. It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space. Even if it is only an unmanned craft, its arms is weapons. You should do the same. Lol. No shields. Yeah, there's no shields. It has a cloak though. I can't lock on anymore. What does it have? An ion and a burst laser. Alright. Alright, well it just shot. So was it the recording? What do you say no for? Isn't your halberd gonna do the job? I'm not sure, Dilshan. But it has now. Okay, I just didn't want to get smacked in the face with a missile, and I missed anyway. Oh, now I can't lock onto him. I guess that wouldn't have been a problem with auto fire, eh? So maybe auto fire would work better in case of auto fire. Yeah, Dilshan agrees. Auto fire would work a bit better in terms of you know. Well, in that case, I can control auto fire. Bam. Although I don't think I'll need to at this point. Go. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useless scrap material. 1 fuel, 1 missile, 31 scrap. See, we take so little damage on this ship because of the energy shield at the start. It's really quite useful. Alright, everyone should go. And the 3 shields, I guess, yeah, must have helped too, Dilshan. Good. Everyone go heal up at the medbay, except for Atreyu. I don't even know why I'm saying that. It's what Lewis keeps saying on the Yogscast. He keeps saying Atreyu because he named his horse Atreyu, and I'm not sure why he's doing that. So I'm assuming it's some type of joke, and I've caught onto it already, and I keep saying that now. It's weird. Alright. We're ready to jump. We're gonna go here. Can you jump less far when you're in a nebula? Was FTL made for Mac or something?
because the return to station's hotkey says return, not enter. I think it's just standard sometimes. Some people call it return even if it is Windows. I think that's a standard thing. Like, on typewriters, what does enter even mean? Like, return kind of makes sense, because it returns you to the beginning. What does enter mean? Dilshan says, oh, okay. It appears an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. It's starting to power up its FTL drive. Alrighty then. It's also got an enemy combat drone, a bomb of some sort, I think, and a laser. So, I'm gonna halberd beam... Dilshan, do I need to use Leto? Dilshan says, I would. So, I'm going to use, this isn't how Dilshan sounds, it's just the voice I'm doing for him, because it's a nice, simple voice to do. But it's probably not necessary. The voice or the Leto? The Leto. Alright, so the voice is definitely necessary. Alright. Just keep it charged. Oh yeah, it's charged at all times. So we're gonna halberd beam, shields or weapons? I'd go for the weapons. Definitely the weapons and the drone, I think. Engines, dude. FTL charging. Oh yes, alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna halberd beam there and I'm gonna Leto the engines. Clearly. Alright, there goes our Leto on those engines. Yeah, I missed! I missed! I'm gonna shoot another one. Alright, we got the engines. This FTL is still charging. Apparently. They shouldn't be able to get it to us with only that burst laser. It sounds like you don't usually miss. It happens to me all the time. Well, thinking about it, missing would happen less often than... Oh, sorry, let me do that in the deep voice. It sounds like you don't usually miss. It happens to me all the time. If you think about it, statistically, you're more likely to hit than miss, right? So, I must only notice the hits. Crap. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried the beam might get through for a second there. But it didn't. Enemy FTL delayed for your epic shields. What about my epic shields? I don't understand. I don't know. Alright, so Dilshan has no idea what he just said. Also, that missed 3 times. That was so great. Now we're gonna halberd beam. Heck yeah. See you later. The ship breaks apart and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be 1 step ahead of the fleet. 3 fuel, 1 missile, 15 scrap. Is there such a thing as missing, or is it just the pilot dodging? It's just the pilot dodging. Well, it says missing, but it's determined by your dodge chance, right? So 15% evasion is what causes them to miss. Oh, you're asking if they're separate missing and evading, or if they're the same thing? And no, they're not. I'm pretty sure missing means you've evaded and vice versa. Should I buy anything with my scrap? I have 148. Yep, a new weapon. Oh, okay, so a store, not an upgrade ship or system. So you want me to go to a store then? Doors. You want me to upgrade my doors? I already got blast doors. I mean, that's good enough for me. They came by default with the ship.
Then engines. You want me to upgrade my engines? Would you rather more engines or a 4th shield? Then engines, yeah. Diminishing return. What's diminishing return? On the shields? Yeah. Really? I don't know, man. I love myself some shields. They cost so much, don't they? Let me see. 80, 100. Yeah, they do. You save up. Or I could get 1, 2, hang on, 10, 15, 30, 40, 50, 60. Or I could get that many engines. And that would only give me 25% dodge chance instead of the how much I have now. Also, the better my pilot gets at piloting, the more dodge chance he'll have. Although, they seem to level up at piloting at a really slow speed compared to, say, I don't know, other things. Alright. We don't really have any other stores nearby. I'm gonna go here and then to the exit Dilshan, okay? They level up for each jump and miss. Okay. Okay, so apparently they level up on each jump and miss according to Dilshan pilots. Inside this nebula, you detect a rogue planet. I'm not sure. You're not sure about what? When they level up? The jumps. Alright, he's not sure about the jumps, but he is sure about the miss. Inside this nebula, you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at this distance, even to the naked eye. Okay, so just so you guys know, and Dilshan, this is the mission that gives you the Zoltan ship. A Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. No, I don't think this is. Maybe it is. It might be the one. Is it? Yeah. It is? It's definitely the right mission? When I did that, a crew member died. Oh. Well, whatever. Pulling the ship in closer. Lol. As you approach, a kaleidoscope of colours fills the view screen, and one of your crew begins. Sorry guys, don't know how much you missed out on. I just, you know, it's hard to pay attention to when the thing runs out of recording. Begins to age rapidly in reverse, eventually disappearing into nothingness. Let's hope they've transcended physical existence, not just being forced out of it. So Malot is gone. Crap. He had, you know, weapons experience. Now, the only way I'm gonna have... I need to buy a power bar now to replace Malot. It's not a just replacement. It can't man the systems, and it will never replace his soul. But, it will replace the system power that was lost, because Malot was a Zoltan, who powered our systems with his body, or something. Yeah. I think I put that nicely enough. Let's go to the exit beacon. Sorry, Malot. We tried. Took a risk. The long-range beacon is almost hidden within the nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. So that's pretty much instantly. Next sector it is. Alright, Dilshan. Should I go to an Engi-controlled sector or a civilian sector? Engi. Alright, going to the Engi sector. But maybe you can get stealth ship. Is the stealth ship in the Engi sector? Yeah. Alright, so Dilshan tells me the stealth ship is in the Engi sector. So I guess that's good enough reason for me, regardless of what's ahead. That does mean, though, that we are going to have to go through one of these paths. It means we can't go through the civilian-only path. Oh well. We need more fuel. Ow, my ear hurts so much. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! You've arrived in Engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Alright. So there's a distress signal.
robotic life.
Yeah, the Engi are robotic, kind of. I mean, if you hover over an Engi person... Oh, I cut off. Okay.
You cut off.
Yeah. I don't have an Engi on me. I have a human, a Zoltan, and a Rockman. A far cry from the 3 Zoltans I started off with. Far cry. 3. Whoa. A far cry from the 3 Zoltans. Far cry 3. Conspiracy. Okay, I'm going to the distress signal.
Distress beacon. Someone might need help.
You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail them to offer assistance. They respond, "Help! Our shields are down and we won't last long. Try to shield the ship with yours. Or don't risk the ship." "I'm gonna try. We might lose some hull." You try your best, but one stray rock hits a key structure in their ship. It breaks apart in front of your eyes. You salvage what you can before leaving and try not to think about lost crew. At least we got some free scrap. There's a store, Dilshan. Should we go to the store? Alright guys, and we are back. Me and Dilshan playing FTL together. And Dilshan says, "Ooh, store." So, we're gonna go to the store now and see if we can buy some weapons. Excuse me, that was a burp. Wow. A message arrives. Your scrap, ours. Our weapons, for you. You're about to raise the shields when you realize it's just an Engi trader looking for a trade. It's funny because it's syntactically ambiguous. English language for the win. So he trades Engis. Lol, an Engi trader. That too, that part is also syntactically ambiguous, Dilshan.
I was just typing that.
Yeah, because it could be an Engi trader, it could be a trader that's an Engi, or it could be someone who's trading Engis. I was actually talking about the original message, that your scrap, ours, our weapons, for you. The reason you're about to raise your shields is because you think it's a threat. He's saying your scrap will be ours, and our weapons will shoot you. But what he means is you're going to trade scrap for weapons.
Oh, right.
So Dilshan, the original joke flies right over his head. But, isn't that lexical? No, because the word scrap and weapons...
Isn't that lexical?
No, because the word scrap still means the same thing, and the word weapon still means the same thing, but it's the interpretation. Perhaps it's not even syntactic, because even the syntax is actually being interpreted the same, it's just the overall message. So maybe that falls under semantics or even discourse analysis. Anyway, continuing. Continue. We have the option...
So, semantical ambiguity, says Dilshan. We can buy pike beam, fire beam, heal bomb, Lombard. What? Fire beam, says Dilshan. Fire beam. You want me to buy a fire beam, Dilshan? Or a crew member. Yes, we could buy a new crew member. Maybe even buy like a Zoltan to replace our previous one, or we could just get like an Engi. See page 2. Alright, Dilshan, let's check out page 2. Page 2 is scrap recovery arm, automated reloader, and shield charge booster. So scrap recovery arm, 10% more scrap. Weapon shot cooldown improved by 10%. And shield recharge rate improves by 15%. Hang on just a second, guys. And Dilshan.
Alright everyone, we are back again. We just had another interruption, me and Dilshan, but everything's good again. So, we were just reading page 2. So we got the scrap recovery arm, automated reloader, and shield charge booster. Do any of these look like good enough augmentations to buy for scrap, Dilshan? Nah. Alright then. So, really, we should be getting a fire beam or one of the crew members. Dilshan says, fire beam! Fire beam! Yeah, he probably said it like that. Alright. This terrifying beam does no physical damage, but ignites fires. It has high fire chance. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the fire beam. Double strap, dude. Double strap, dude. Dilshan thinks that with the fire beam, I have the potential to starve, to kill everyone on board, and get their ship. Oh yeah, I just realized it's not the oxygen that kills them, it's the fire. It's the fire that kills the people. Not the lack of oxygen. Oxygen can kill too. I know, Dilshan, but I just realized why I had such a disconnect. I didn't realize that it was the fire that was going to kill them probably more than the lack of oxygen. Oh well. Oh, lol. Yeah, because I was just thinking about I was totally ignoring fire damage to, like, people in terms of our conversation. I didn't have all the factors in. Alright, so we're gonna buy a fire beam. Alright, we still have room for some crew members. We could get another Zoltan. This Zoltan has evasion. Let's just take a look here. We already have someone on the engines. We need someone back on the military, on the artillery, right? AJ is responding. Well, Dilshan, we can't really focus on AJ at the moment because we're playing FTL. Yeah, alright, Dilshan. He just said it twice. Alright. No, this is not good. This is interrupting with our playthrough. It doesn't make any sense on the video side of view. Okay? Okay, continuing. Hire crew. Alright, I won't read it out. Wow. So, see, these guys are all... Oh, this guy, Mikhail, I think. After the update, you can actually get people with skills. No, Dilshan, I'm pretty sure it was like that before. I'm pretty sure you were always able to buy crew members. They're not super rare. I don't think so, Dilshan. I think they always maybe had some. Anyway, point is, we're buying Mikhail, the Engi, because he's already, or she or whatever, is already fully weapons. What about upgrading weapons for the fire beam? Oh yeah, Dilshan has a good point. If we buy Mikhail, we might not be able to get enough weapons. So if I can't really fully upgrade the weapons enough at the moment already. We can at most get a fire beam and a halberd beam, but not the Leto. Does the fire beam go through shields? Or do we... the adjudicator? I don't know. Yeah, it's called the adjudicator, it's just the default. Okay. Should I... So you don't know if the fire beam can go through shields? Don't know. Alright, neither do I. We'll have to discover for ourselves. We can only get one more weapon control. Is that worth it? Look in the equipment tab, maybe. What about it? You want me to sell something? Hover over. Yeah, it says, for every shield bar on the enemy, a beam's damage is reduced by 1. For example, a 3 damage beam against 2 shield bars will cause 1 damage in every room it hits. Now you can see here that the damage per room hit on a fire beam is 0. Now, I don't know whether that means the beam can't go through shields, but it just says it only says that a beam's damage is reduced by 1. It doesn't say anything about whether its effects will disappear once it gets to 0 damage or not. It's a technicality that could make the difference. So this will repair the hull. I don't think it will go to negative damage, Dilshan, just because it's 0. I mean, if that was the case, shooting a beam through four level shields, yeah, I don't... Yeah. It was pretty funny though, that other beam. That bomb with the negative damage, because it was a healing bomb. Yeah. Yeah. Should I buy the weapon control? For more system power. Should I buy that? You can upgrade that at any time. Okay, should I get a new crew member? You can't get that dude anytime. Alright, I'm gonna get the crew member then. Welcome aboard, Mikali or Mikhail. You can man the weapons. I hear you're already very good at that stuff. Wow. So we're gonna have 20% faster charge. Thanks to you, Mikali or Mikhail. Good job. There's a distress signal and another store, Dilshan. Should we go to that store immediately? I guess we have to, and there's nothing else. I mean, I know there's distress first, but after that, there's nowhere else we can go apart from the store. Yeah. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings. Yeah, I'll cut it out. Fine. You cut out, I mean. Oh, you're back. Oh, alright, Dilshan. So Dilshan was telling me that I cut out, as in, like, the Skype chat, but I interpreted that as, I had to cut out the ship. Oh well. You use your beam to make a few precision cuts in the asteroid. The ship gives a quick burst of thrust and the rock crumbles away. They thank you and offer some of the resources they have collected. Lexical ambiguity this time. So I can't tell if that's... You cut out again. You cut out again. I'm sorry. Oh, you're back. I don't know if it's lexical ambiguity or not, Dilshan, or... You said cut out. Cut... What? Let me look it up. What did you say? You said... Cut out. Cut out. I think it's both. I think it's both syntactic and lexical. I'm not sure. No, I think it was just lexical. Alright, continuing. 2 missiles, 1 drone, 37 scrap. So I got more scrap now. If I get enough scrap to upgrade this by 2, I think that would be good. I think I want to upgrade it by 1. If I upgrade it by 1, I'll be able to use the fire beam and the Hellbird beam. The music sounds like techno EDM with distortion. Is the distortion because of the Skype chat failing, Dilshan? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go to the store now. It's pretty cool. The Engi can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The Engi hive at this beacon is selling equipment for just that. Rhymes. Notch. What are you doing in FTL, man? That jump was like the drop. Lol. Fleeshy the human. With Fleeshy the human and Notch the Engi, the fun will never end. It's FTL. Hey, look at this. Look at this, man. See? Humans have a skill. Humans have something. I told you they're all-rounders. Look at this. Human skills improve slightly faster. I knew it. I freaking knew it. You mean that's new? Yeah, now they do. Is that new, Dilshan?